You're not supposed to know where you're going right now. It's supposed to feel like you're in a sandstorm, like you can't see what's right in front of you, and you want to plan something out so bad because it makes you feel better when you know exactly how things are going to go. But you're not really meant to know right now, and you're going to have to be okay with it. And I want you to just focus on your routine, focus on your daily routine. And what is the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning? What are the first thoughts that you have? Are you in a hurry? Have you hit snooze on your alarm clock? Like, do you need to go to bed earlier the night before? And would it be helpful to do some type of walking and to eat more protein in your diet, a full amino and fatty acid profile? Like, would these things help if you went in the sunlight? Because you're not going to know what's going to happen. I don't want you to know. I want you to be surprised. Because this life here, this is a gift. So if you feel like you're in the sandstorm, you just have to focus on what's right in front of you. And I was thinking about this whole topic because I always have this conversation with myself all the time. And about a year and a half ago, March of 2023, I think it was, or 2024, it was definitely in March, about a year and a half ago. I don't even know what year we're in anymore. I was able to find an ayahuasca ceremony. And if you don't know what ayahuasca ceremony is, ayahuasca is known as the vine of the dead, and it's a very powerful psychedelic that they use for religious ceremonies in the Amazon rainforest, South America, and in different places all over the world. To be honest, I wish I knew more, and I hope that's accurate. But anyway, I had the opportunity to go experience a ceremony like this, and I felt like I was in a sandstorm. I had just gotten back I went to go travel and do this really weird random job for 5 months straight. And I was out of state and I was away from my family, and it was a very interesting time for myself. And when I got back, I felt like I didn't know. When I was there, I felt like I saw a reflection of myself I had never seen before, like some nasty things. And I felt lost when I got back. So anyway, I'm going to this ceremony and I'm praying for clarity. They say when you sit with ayahuasca, you don't really leave feeling the same. Like, it's meant to kind of kill your ego and reshape who you are, open up your heart. And there's a lot of purging involved in the ceremony. So you do like throw up, and hopefully that's the only type of purging being done. So anyway, I'm sitting in the ceremony, and on the second night, and I'm like praying for clarity. I'm just like, will you tell me what to do with my life? Like, tell me, am I on the right track? Am I going in the right direction? Is there something I can do? And I just like, all of a sudden I hadn't been feeling the medicine so much, and all of a sudden it was like, everything became so chaotic all at once. My neighbor, the person sitting next to me, started purging, was throwing up, going through the thing. The people were over her, fanning her, saging her. And there was music playing, live music playing, and it was cold. It was like in March, it was cold, so the door was open. Right across from me, the door was open, and it was like I could feel the wind flowing into the room, the colder air, and in the distance I could see this fire, because they had a fire outside. And it was like all so much at one time. Like, everything became so much. And I just felt like I was going to explode. I felt like I was going to purge. Like, I didn't know if I was going to start throwing up in my little bucket, or I didn't know if I was going to poo on myself or pee on myself. It felt like so much at one time. And I just remember I was like, what do you want me to do? I'll do anything. And right when I said I'll do anything, like a point of surrender, it just like the whole room, like my whole body just like opened up, and I felt the music, like I was the music, and it was so beautiful. It was just like a warmth and openness, and I felt in my heart, and it was just the most lovely experience. Like, it really, like, almost is hard to describe, but it's easier for me to think back and feel how I felt during that time and experience. And it reminded me of how many times I've been tense and tight in my body and not been able to just let go and know that the love is all around me at all times, and I just have to, like, relax my body and let that in. And so one of the things also that I had I had a little notebook with me for the ceremony. Of course, I gotta take notes. And one of the things that the facilitator kept saying was "Illuminus Taurus Los Vitos," and I asked him what it meant afterwards, and he said, "Illuminate all of my life. Illuminate all of my life. Bring light to all of my life." And so, you know, I knew from then on too that it was like my daily routines, my daily rhythm. Like, you're not going to know where you're going, Rachel. I just want you to go towards the light. And this is for anybody who you feel like you're in the darkness, like you are in the sandstorm. You can't feel like what's in front of you. You don't know what to do. You don't need to know. You just need to stay towards the light and focus on your daily routine, your daily health. Biochemical cascades every single day. And like the sandstorm, it can be scary. It can be like a lot of cortisol release, a lot of inflammation. Like when you experience depression, depression is marked by high cortisol, high levels of inflammation, insulin resistance, and insulin resistance is kind of like light resistance. So you just want to stick towards the light and like definitely hit through nutrition pillars, like getting all the amino and the fatty acids. Depression just depletes us. The darkness, the sandstorm, the stress, it depletes us, and it doesn't help, it doesn't hurt to get some extra minerals during times of like recovery. And it's just like you're just refueling on your journey. And it's okay to be experiencing the sandstorm too. It's like it's okay to be right here. And I know it's hard, but just close your eyes for a moment and relax. Time is not rushing you. It's waiting for you to rise in rhythm. Like your body speaks to light. Our cells understand the world around us. Our cells understand and our brains understand what type of hormones they need to release, our organs, everything, based on the light that we're showing to them. So if I'm getting into the sunlight in the morning, I'm going to stimulate my natural cortisol. This is going to be like a signal for my body to pick up sugars, like, right? I'm going through insulin sensitivity because in the light, that's where in the sun we break down most of the tryptophan, most of our serotonin and melatonin. It's so beautiful. So it like breaks down our food. And then we create those darkness hormones, which feed into our insulin sensitivity the next day. So beautiful. So like communicate with the light, speak to the light because you are light. Mitochondria emit light. Mitochondria backflips, cell backflips. Like if you don't put fuel in the car, where are you gonna go? Where are you going? And a lot of people, I was talking to someone yesterday, probably this is just the last thing, but someone was talking to me about cholesterol, their cholesterol. And cholesterol is so important for every single cell membrane. It's so important for the brain. And we just like misunderstand it. And there's a whole industry that sells these expensive cholesterol medications. And it profits off confusion. It's kind of sad. But cholesterol is like looking at the mechanics of the body. Like if my cholesterol is not to where it's not looking good, then that means I gotta focus on my mechanics, of my cell mechanics. Like I need to be using my kinetic energy. I need to be using muscular contractions. I need to focus on why is my stress response kind of out of whack. Because the body, like nervous system is designed for peace. Body designed for health. Always, without a doubt, that's the truth. Our bodies are designed for peace and health and light. And when we're out of this harmony and this balance, we see like issues in our electrolytes, issues with cholesterol. It's just like That's not what the body's designed for, though. We just got to get back on track. Getting into the sunlight free, one of the best supplements on the earth. There's plenty of it for all of us. Is like one of the best ways to start training that cholesterol. So anyway, that's just been a little bit of some of the journey that I've been on in the last few years, but you don't have to know. That's what I kept thinking about the last few days. You just don't have to know. And that's okay. So you can like, share, subscribe if this was helpful in any way. And there's this person, I just heard this quote, I have to mention it, when I was listening to this video right before. It said, you lead by loving yourself. You lead others by loving yourself. You know, or make sure you always are, like keeping the flame lit, your lighthouse to other people. Where do you go to get your light? And then there's this other person, I was watching a video, she said, when you feel good, you feel God. God is the quantum field, they say, in physics. Like, we figured out mathematically that there's a field that connects all of us, and in religion they call it God, in physics they call it the quantum field. But when we're like tight and tense, we are jumping out of the quantum field. We are jumping out of all the love that we could possibly receive, all the love that's constantly around us. But when we relax, our bodies relax into knowing that we're okay, like right now in this moment, when you feel good, you feel God, you feel the quantum field, you seep into this present moment, and your time, your energy, and your presence bends space-time, according to Einstein. And that's beautiful, because your energy makes a huge difference, not only to you and to this world. When you're not even interacting with people, just you in a room alone by yourself, you are making a huge difference, whether you're happy or you're sad. And it's not bad to be sad, because we all have to cry our tears, but when you feel good, you are like creating so much light in this world. And when you go share that with other people, it just multiplies. So okay, I'm gonna go now, but I do hope that you enjoy the rest of this beautiful, beautiful day. You're so beautiful and intelligent and patient. Yeah. All right. I'll catch you next time. Good luck.